Dobrý večer, dobrý večer, dobrý večer. Ideme si zahrať troška takú funny hru. Ja už som raz hrával, ale to bola taká pičovina. No, to dáme, vymažeme. Začnem od začiatku. Čo? Dajme toto. Dajme single. Čo to musí tak hučať? Ja sa to... Aj single, teda. Musíme to stišiť. Strašne to hučí, nebo nič som nepočul. Je tam niečo druhé? Z myšku sa to neovláda. No nič, tak si dáme angličtinu teda, no. Rady? Asi zapneme, alebo ne, bez rad. Dobre. Dobre, ideme na to, storičko si dáme. Toto je fakt chujovina, táto hra.
Our story begins in the middle of the 40s, when a hopeful young soldier called Sam... we're not doing that? Our story begins in the middle of last Tuesday, where a hopeless young freeloader called Sam is sipping a fancy cup of coffee with a name nobody can pronounce. Sam was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But not the actual spoon that he has in his mouth now. That is a different spoon. But a figurative spoon that represents all the wealth and attention that he has been receiving from his parents. And their butlers. And their butlers' parents. You're a douche, aren't you, Sam? Blink twice if yes. He can't hear me. This is Sam's girlfriend, also not being heard by Sam. She's mad at Sam for his lack of responsibility, produced by his large wealth. She also mentions the fact that Sam has forgotten her birthday for the 3rd year in a row. Sam's
Trikrát zabudol na narodeniny.
As with most rich and famous brats, Sam does not pick up on that.
To budeme ovládať jeho. To je tak.
Things just work out for me, baby. I can't just run around and do stuff. I'd end up with a limp spine or something.
Sam's girlfriend does something she should have done a long time ago.
Počkaj, dáme to ináč. Kamera tam vadí. Kameru dáme preč. Lebo to nebudete vidieť. Bude lepšie. Dostal dobre popisku.
Sam is laying unconscious on the floor. He gathers his strength and makes an effort to get up. Then he makes another effort to stand up straight. Sam is hit in the head so hard, he has to remind himself how to walk. He takes a right step. Then he takes a left step.
Ty vole, čo?
Good job, Sam.
Tak to je...
You're very good at existing.
Ovládanie. Kokos to decko tam. Všimajte, jak budú, Ježiš. Bože.
How dare you startle my child?
An overprotective mother hurls a cup of coffee in Sam's face. He has to blink rapidly to regain his vision.
Say something, Harold.
Oh, gee.
How is our son going to become a respected politician if he can't fend for himself?
I thought he was gonna become an actor.
Oh, what's the difference?
Sam remembers the one thing he's good at. Paying for stuff. So he turns around to pay for his beverage.
Bože. To je Bob Marley, ne?
Sam pays the guy 500 euros, barely covering the coffee.
Thanks for the tip, douchebag.
Čo môžeme už ísť? Dčko front arm. Ty vole.
Sam spends a decade making his way out the door, which is pretty good for a guy with a major concussion. As Sam waggles outside, he sees his girlfriend on the other side of the road. Sam pulls himself together and rushes towards his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend. This is when a septic tank truck approaches Sam with an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. The impact renders him 8 types of dead.
He's dead. Ce ty sa ešte aj poblil? Ty vole, tak to je teda... OK. Perfectly Paranormal Presents. Manuel Samuel, jak to malo? Som si to napísať, ty vole, čo to bolo? Cčko, ľavá noha, Zčko, ľavá noha, Dčko, ruka, Sko, čo to bolo? Už ani neviem.
Who cares who worked on the game?
Presne tak.
Skip to the
Just a
action.
skip. Who cares? To sa zaujímam.
Who knew a bottle to the face would result in such a terrible
Koľko
fate
sme
for
všetko
Sam?
dobre urobené.
But a bottle won't be the only thing that will meet Sam's face today. There's also the ground.
In hell. Sko.
Sam does not like being dead a single bit. He also hates the eerie feeling of not having any cash on him. Then he finds 7 glowing notes in his pocket. That makes him feel reasonably better. He checks out that horrible sound he's hearing. Not the horrible sound of the screaming souls around him. The other horribly irritating sound.
Čo to asi je?
The source of the sound is none other than obliteration and oblivion, extermination and extinction, the end, decease and demise, the
Ooh.
Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
He's trying to do a kickflip on a skateboard. and he's got
Jak
a
vyzerá.
bag for
Že
some-
Grim Reaper.
In his coarse, horrifying voice, he lays this on Sam.
Yo, yo, yo! You must be Sam from the info I was provided.
Then he takes a second look at Sam, and his eye sockets widen.
Holy feces, dude! Your soul be like a diamond. Let me cut you a deal that we can seal. For reals? Aight, man, it decided.
The notes in Sam's pocket are something called a shred of life. Every soul has at least one, and it is the biggest unit in Hell's currency, followed by quality of life, school of life, sound of life, meaning of life, and thug life.
Tak life.
If you give me your shreds, I'll resurrect your face and get you out of hell on one condition. You'll have to survive 24 hours with a handicap I choose under my supervision, bro.
Sam decides to check out the rest of Hell before doing any deals with supernatural beings.
Ty vole. Ty vole, čo sa mu stalo? Padol do krvi? Ty vole, aj to je dobrý.
Why, hello there, dear.
Ty vole.
Let's see if we can find a job for you.
Čo si živé, je ten vyžratý.
Ooh, a plumber. That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
All right, that sounds fair. Yes.
Sam notices that the souls that get into Hell are forced to get a job and become functioning souls of society. For most people, this is okay, but for Sam, it's horrifying. He hurls his shreds at death like he's never hurled piles of money before. Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be... Ooh, a
Vidíme, čo sa stane.
That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
Could be worse. Whatever. Kinda sounds fun.
sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be a
Skúšame ísť do pekla, čo sa stane.
artist. Oh my. That'll be all your
No
shred.
comment to hell.
No! This is truly hell! Well, looks like it's time for lunch, dear sirs and madams. Take all your concern-related concerns up with upper management. See you in 5 hours. Sam has seen enough. He goes back to death and his deal.
Seen enough.
He keeps the last shred for the next time he meets the gatekeeper of hell. Whenever that's going to be.
Aight, bro. I only get to do these deals annually. But if you really want to live in biz, you have to do it manually. Also, I will stop speaking in rhymes now.
Sam has just traveled through time, space, and logic, and finds himself fully alive, and more importantly, rich again. His joy is only dimmed by the fact that he can't move at all. This is when he shows.
Wow, tak to vyzerá, čo?
Yeah, you look horrible. I mean, great, bro. You be okay? Can you hear me? Blink twice if yes. Oh, cool. You be alive. Everything be fine. Aight, so this here be the dealing biz. All your body functions be manual, so you kind of have to do stuff on purpose. You be turning kind of blue. Might want to consider breathing.
Ty vole, ešte aj dýchať za mnou musím.
Alright! Bitchin'! You be blinking and breathing, that be bitchin'!
Čo ty živé?
So, alright. Go survive for a day, and I'll let you live normally for the rest of your life. If you somehow die within the next 24 hours, you'll go to hell and I'll keep your shreds forever. I'll be over there doing kick flips if you need me.
Once again, Sam has to make an effort to get up. This time, he has to focus on his spine.
Ty vole, nič není vidět.
And once again, he has to remind himself how to walk.
Oh, by the way, dude, you be getting late for work.
Sam does something that resembles walking toward the bathroom.
Gonna do a kick flip now.
Sam tries out a strange maneuver by stepping with the same leg twice.
Skateboard.
Sam passes out from the lack of oxygen.
Fuck it.
It's going to be a long day.
A prečo to je také? Nič není vidět. Já ho neviděl, kurva.
Let's see.
OK, tak počkajte. Už to ide. Takže postavíme sa. Jak to bolo, Esko? Dobre.
Bend my knees.
No však Ačko.
Sam only has 3 things on his mind. Clean teeth, a clean body, and an empty bladder. Oh, and also blinking, breathing, keeping his spine straight, getting to work on time, and not dying.
No však to už otvor. Kurva, však mačka,
Sam's vision
mačko.
is blurrier than a
Piče.
Norwegian teenager at a wedding. He decides to blink. Oh, and also blinking, breathing, keeping his spine straight, getting to work
Kurva,
on time,
fix.
and not dying.
No nič. Však chce sa pohnúť kamamici.
Friggin' skateboard. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
To piči.
Alright, let's see here.
Kamamici.
Sam holds on to that
Ty
toothbrush
koko,
like
tak to
his
sa
life
povie.
depends on it.
Jak to?